Hi, this is Imani with your September 2019 messages for the air signs. So, if you are an Aquarius, if you are a Libra, if you are, I am drawing a blank, a Gemini, this message is for you. So, how this is going to flow is I'm going to pull a message for all the air signs, and then at the end, there'll be a quick personalized message for each sign in the air element. So take a deep breath. I want you to relax. I'm using the Sacred Creators Oracle. And as always, we're just going to start with 7 cards. What is the sign? The sign. Why I'm so just tongue-tied with y'all. What is the message for the air signs for September 2019? One popping out whenever that starts happening. I'm gonna just stop shuffling. And we're gonna start with 7 cards, my friends. 7 cards. First card for the air sign that popped out is magic happens when you most expect it. All right, it seems like a lot of you air signs have been really focused on manifesting like, oh my gosh, this has happened, it has happened, please, 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 please. I'm gonna need y'all to relax. Things are going to happen when you are in a natural flow. So naturally, when you are at ease, when you are calm, when you are chilling, and you know it's coming to you, that's when those things that you desire are going to start coming. But you also have to be putting in that work for it to happen. A lot of y'all are just wandering around like, oh, I need this to happen. I want this to happen. When is it going to be my turn? When you step up, that is when it's going to be your turn. That is also when you're going to start seeing a lot of stress fall off of you, because you're going to start listening to yourself and trusting yourself and taking those steps into that person that you're supposed to be. A lot of y'all know who y'all are supposed to be and what y'all are supposed to be doing, but for some reason, y'all just like, I don't want it. I don't want the responsibility. And as long as you are in that mindset, you are blocking your blessings, and spirit is going to be on your ass to get it together. So, what's the, oh, okay. It says you are living poetry. A lot of you guys are very, like, so cute. A lot of y'all are very romantic. And when I say romantic, it doesn't mean like in relationships. You just have a very pleasurable view towards life. And you like to live your life in harmonious and beautiful things. Like, you really like nice stuff. So allow yourself to have that. A lot of y'all are trying to like scale back. And I don't want to say like y'all trying to be humble, but it's almost like you're not allowing yourself to be like this luxurious person that you are. If you like nice things, go ahead and do so. You will also serve as an example for others to like nice things as well. And there's nothing wrong with liking nice things. Okay, can't go to the next card, because you guys are supposed to be using your words in some type of capacity, that you're supposed to be inspiring people. A lot of y'all have been getting that push to speak, the push to write, the push to come out. So just let your talent out the bag. I'm seeing lots of pens, so lots of writers, pens to paper. And when I mean writer, everybody's not supposed to be a poet. Everybody's not supposed to write a book. A lot of y'all need to be taking your creativity to the next level, whether that's producing movies, producing your own shows, interviewing people. Just take it outside of the box on how it is that you can use your words. You may just be a motivational speaker. You may just supposed to be recording pep talks to get people turned up. So go ahead and use your words, because that's one of the reasons why you're here, is to inspire people, to get people thinking on a different level. You also need to be allowing yourself to think on a different level, because a lot of y'all are trying to like fit in with the crowd, and that's not working for you at this moment. Befriend the word polarized. Yes. So I'm hearing that, oh, that's so cute. So I'm hearing that opposites attract. it's almost like a focus of trying to be so focused on being this positive person is that you need to accept like the dark parts of yourself, the things that you don't like. I'm hearing just embracing all those things that get on your nerves about yourself. Embrace those things because that's what makes you the beautiful flower that you are as well. I'm also hearing that you need to listen to both sides of the story. It is not always about you. You need to really pay attention on the people that you interact with and how it is that you affect them during conversations, during relationships, whether they're platonic, whether they're working, whether they're romantic. You need to be aware of how it is you're communicating. Are you just speaking because you want to get things out, or are you just speaking because you want to convey a message? Are you speaking from compassion, or are you speaking from anger? Make sure you check that. And also I'm hearing like those internal conversations as well. Make sure you check that energy too, okay? So, the spark of hustle. Oh my gosh, this card is so cute because you know what that means? A lot of y'all are just like sitting around air signs just like, I think I want to do this, or I have this grand idea. Okay, go ahead and pursue it. Pursue your grand ideas. Go ahead and get the blueprints out, lay it out. I'm seeing a lot of y'all like throw the blueprints. Just go ahead and just get into it. Because a lot of you guys are like birthing new babies, and not literal babies, but there are new seeds that you've been planting. There are new projects that are waiting to be started. And this is like something completely new that you have never done before. So go ahead and start it because it's going to be a grand like a ripple effect that is going to like blow your mind. So get ready to blow your mind, okay? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. See? The next card says move beyond intention to belief. It's okay. Y'all must be out here doing some type of like heavy manifestation work. Some of y'all. This is the thing. This is almost like a person that says the affirmations, that has all these journals of things that they want to happen, that tell people that you're just going to be this big old star and you're lacking the belief. So when that comes up, you really need to check yourself. You really just need to be quiet and listen for a second, like why it is that you don't believe in yourself. Was it somebody that told you you couldn't do something? Was there a parent that says you couldn't do something? Were you in school and someone like, you can't do that? Or do you just hold on to a negative thought that a person have said to you millions of years ago and you're still believing that? What is it that you're afraid of? Go ahead and reflect and journal yourself on that question. Because when you have that belief, that is when you start seeing shit happening and moving. Now, when you don't have that belief, that's when you see nothing's happening, nothing's working. It's the stagnant energy. You really have to like pump yourself up, be your own cheerleader, as cliche as it sounds, but you really have to go in full force when it comes to what it is that you want, and stop thinking it's just gonna happen, because it's not. Because it's something very powerful in the word belief, and it's connected to that word faith. Is also connected to that word fate and destiny and alignment and just being at the right place at the right time. You have to believe that all those things are going to happen for you. Next chord. Integrate your knowing. You know what that means? Air signs, you guys are smart as hell, like borderline geniuses. Okay, we're just gonna say you're geniuses. So when you do have that inner knowing, I'm seeing like, I'm hearing and seeing like, put the books down. You've acquired so much knowledge. It's time for you to implement. And there are things that you naturally know and that you naturally gravitate towards that people be like, oh my gosh, how did you know that? because you guys are just like very smart. So being that you have all this knowledge, it's time for you to think, how can this knowledge work for you? How can this knowledge open doors? How can this knowledge bring you more money? How can this knowledge enhance your relationships? It's just using the knowledge that you have and applying it into your everyday life is what I'm seeing. So the more you apply into your life, you're going to start seeing yourself making impressions on other people, and they're going to want to improve their life as well, and they're going to ask you what is the recipe. So right now you should just basically be getting together your own cookbook, so to speak. 7th card. Oh, fire signs had this sacred flow of yes. Stop telling yourself no, because with your cards you have a lot of stuff that deals with belief and manifestation and the balance of both sides. So you guys need to really just tell yourself yes. Yes, you can have it. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you deserve it. Yes, it's yours. It's already yours. And if it's not yours, you do need to know that there is something else better in store for you. I'm seeing a lot of pouting. Please stop pouting. Like, gather yourself. Have your moments, but really gather yourself, because you're going to miss so much happening being caught in a cloud of just stop all of that. Tell yourself yes. There are going to be many just like the fire signs, doors of opportunities opening up for you once you tell yourself yes. Stop waiting for other people to give you that validation. You are your own ticket of validation. You are the person that matters. Your voice matters, especially the voice that you have when you communicate with yourself and when you talk to yourself. Okay? So we're going to get into the closing personal messages for each sign. First, we're going to start with Aquarius. What is the closing message for Aquarius? You guys need to fly. You guys need to soar. You guys have a very global energy about yourself. So you may just want to ask yourself, why are you keeping yourself stagnant in one area? Whether that deals with moving, whether it deals with the job, whether that deals with a relationship. Why are you so stuck on being in one place when you are meant to expand and you are meant to open your mind? You are meant to connect with more people. It's a lot of connected energy coming off of the Aquarian. So go ahead and connect with people, okay? What card comes up for the Aquarians? Neptune. Neptune for Aquarians, which basically confirms what we were saying. You need to dream. You need to think big. You need to really tap into that magic, because when you tap into that magic and you tap into things that you think aren't imaginable, that's when you start to see things open up. So if you was dreaming about a ball this big, you need to dream about a ball this big that takes up the entire room. So you just may need to start practicing going outside of your comfort zone. So if you're used to doing certain things, you may want to switch it up. Used to eating a certain food, switch it up. Used to taking a certain route somewhere, switch up the route, because you have to start getting into that energy of things expanding. But a lot of that is going to happen by start making the changes in your daily life. So when those big moments happen, because there are going to happen, Aquarians, you will be prepared. You will be ready. Get out the damn cage, please. Next message is for the lovely, luxurious Libras, okay? It's almost Libra season. What is the message for Libras for September? I'm seeing lots of feet for Libra. Lots of running. The hell, where y'all going? Y'all need to move around as well. You need to go towards your goal. I'm seeing lots of new goals for Libra. Lots of things that have been like... Libra, it's almost like a person, you prepared this big old meal and you got all these dinner guests like waiting for you. You got the plates made, but you not serving them. What are you waiting for? You cooked up all this good stuff, and y'all be waiting to serve people, because that's where that indecision come in. I'm telling y'all better go ahead and find y'all some Aries to connect with, to be decisive or something. But go ahead and start moving. Move. Complete your goals. Lots of you guys been having goals for like the past 10 years. Go ahead, Libra, and put that shit into action. I don't know what y'all be waiting on. There's never a perfect time, okay? The perfect time is when you decide to do it. Just be decisive. Don't even think about it. The exercise for a Libra is one of those dreams that y'all got sitting on the kitchen table that needs to be served. Is I'm gonna need y'all to just decide to just take the plate and just serve anybody. Just go ahead. Be decisive. Don't even think about it. Don't even be like, oh, well, just do it. I need to pick y'all a card. I'm over here rambling. Okay, what is the card for Libras for September? What's in the middle? The 11th house. Oh, great. Perfect. That deals with socializing. That deals with friends. That deals with missions. That deals with organization. You need to be sharing, because the gifts that you have is for a cause, and it could basically move a group of humanity in another direction that benefits them and that benefits you. So go ahead, Libra, and get it popping. What is our personal message for the Geminis? I'm hearing songs. Okay. Geminis, a lot of you guys are supposed to be speaking more, which is weird because you guys are also one of the signs that deals with communication, but a lot of you guys aren't speaking up as you should be. There is a lot on your mind that you need to get out of your mouth. I'm seeing that the words that you speak will be connected to some sort of program. A lot of you may be working with children in some type of capacity, or maybe helping children out in some capacity. You may be talking to your kids' teacher, or you may be starting some kids' program. But there's a lot of communication that's coming out, and it also deals with the youth. This is really random. I'm also seeing comic books. So whoever's watching this and they need to get out an idea that deals with comic books, go ahead and do that as well. Oh my gosh, that's so random. What's the card for the Geminis? Denial and truth. Ha! You know what's coming up for y'all? Denial and truth for the Geminis. I'm hearing it deals with purposes versus missions. So you may have some idea that you were supposed to move in this direction your whole life, and now Spirit is like, let me get you together. So that's what's going on with y'all Geminis. So go ahead and just accept that things change, life change, and there's more excitement in the change. And y'all like excitement anyways and unpredictable stuff. So go ahead and embrace that aspect of your life, that there's going to be many changes in career is what I'm seeing. Lots of changes in career, lots of jobs. You probably don't even have the job that you have now within the next 6 months, especially around like the springtime or summer at the latest. But a lot of y'all are going to be switching on what type of work you do. So even if you don't find yourself changing jobs, you may start dedicating the majority of your energy towards the things that you like to do in your missions. So I wish all of my lovely air signs a wonderful September, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.